Welcome to Manage to Engage, the podcast from clearandopen.com, dedicated to the evolution of you because businesses grow when people do. Serving leaders, managers, and people who will be, helping you reach excellence in your work and achieve your personal goals at the same time. Sign up for the free course at clearandopen.com. Whatever dream you have in front of you, the question I invite you to consider is not so much what do you need to know to accomplish that, or what skills do you need to learn to be able to accomplish that, but the most important question that has the greatest bearing on those dreams coming true is who do you need to be? Hi, it's Joseph, and thanks for tuning in to Manage to Engage, the podcast from clearandopen.com. You can find people online who are offering what appear to be easily accessible and digestible solutions to almost any problem. These articles and videos are effective at pulling people in because it's natural to crave a quick fix. But no 10-item listicle is going to provide a realistic and long-lasting solution to management problems. Sometimes you have to change who you are to make progress, not just accrue more knowledge or skills. Today I want to make it okay for you to feel, stupid. For you to accept not knowing as an opportunity, not an indictment of your self-worth, and help you do this for the people that you manage so that you become a boss that people won't quit. I offer weekly member webcasts, online courses, and mentorship at clearandopen.com because it's my truth that with the right tools, anyone can eliminate the people, money, and time problems holding them back in business. And I share parts of these webcasts and courses on this show because I want to help you too. If you're enjoying the show and learning from it, I'd love your feedback. If you're listening to the show on an Apple device, all you have to do is open up the podcast app, view the full description of this episode, and click the link to leave a rating and review for the show. Thanks so much for listening. Let's start the show. When I think about all of the management training there is in the world and work training, I start seeing all the blog titles. 5 ways to blah, 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 10 ways to engage employees and other lists and all that. And if you look at it, it's almost all about skill building or, the secret to, the key to, some kind of key knowledge. And it's not that those things aren't helpful. And it's not that the people who write that kind of stuff don't get the essence of what it often is about because, it's marketing very often and, we want to be, we get easily hooked by the easily accessible stuff and that's reasonable. We want to toss out easily accessible stuff to draw people in and all that. But I wrestle with whether to write my ad copy that way because there's a kind of enabling dynamic to it. Because we all love quick fixes. I mean, who doesn't, right? And when it comes to something like how to bake a great cheesecake every time, okay, that's going to be mostly a knowledge and a skill issue, right? You need to know how to do that. And there's maybe some skills about paying attention to the oven or something. I don't know what the skills are. I have no problems making cheesecakes. I'm actually quite good at it. It's not that difficult. You follow the recipe and you pay attention. But the thing about management is there's so much talk about knowledge and skill stuff. The 5 secrets to this, the listening skills, working on listening skills. To me, so much education and training in our world has an implicit here's how you can stay comfortable and the same person and get different results. That's the implicit promise, which is matching up with the implicit question that the learners have. How do I stay the same person and stay comfortable and get different results in my life? That's the implicit learner question. And then the marketers go, oh, okay, well, that's what they want. Let's give it to them. So what I do is I try to give people just enough of a quick fix taste while I reposition that and say, sorry, you can't stay the same person.
See, the marketer in me says that the more that you do the the 10 ways or whatever, you're going to be attracting the people that need the help the most. And then you can give them the real stuff after.
Yeah.
But,
I appreciate that. Certainly there's some truth to it. I mean, you got to meet people where they are, but it's a tricky thing. So I guess why I wanted to bring this up, because in the realm of management and leadership, back to that phrase, people quit their bosses, not their jobs. They're quitting not your knowledge, and they're quitting not your skill. They're quitting who you are. That's the level of consciousness, awareness, not who you are, like you're a bad person, because that's the tricky thing, because the domain of awareness and consciousness and qualities of being are right next door to your value as a human being, right? It's like if you tell someone they don't draw well, tell me I don't draw well, I'll be like, yeah, you're right, I don't draw well at all. Any other brilliant observations you have about me, right? But if you tell me I'm unkind, that's way more personal, you see? That's a quality of being rather than a skill. You tell me you don't know, the years that Stalin reigned. No, I actually don't. That's a bit of knowledge. I don't go into a shame spiral about that. I might if I had a PhD in Russian history, but I don't. And I don't know when that is. So I don't have a problem with that. But the closer you get to qualities of being and ability to see things and pay attention to things, the more you get into that shame realm. So this is precisely why people don't want to go there. And precisely, incidentally, why the success of that, the books that are for idiots and dummies, like Accounting for Dummies and Budgeting for Idiots, the Idiot's Guide, right? Those work precisely because they assuage people's shame. It's really interesting. You'd think in one way, in a conscious way, you'd think, well, if you sell a book called The Idiot's Guide to Parenting, well, maybe not that one. I don't know, it probably exists, right? People will go, well, I'm not going to buy this book because this book is for idiots, right? But the marketing proves out those product lines are incredibly popular. Why is that?
They think they are idiots. Is that, no, I mean, kind of, right?
It gives them permission to not know.
Okay.
But it's sort of the same thing. In one way, yes, certainly they go, well, yeah, I don't know anything about this, and I'm afraid to tell anyone. But look, there's this book that says it's for idiots, and it must be lots of people don't know, so it must be okay that I don't know. See? So in education, in the realm of education, one of the big, especially business training, one of the sort of cardinal rules is don't make people feel stupid. And I get that on one level, but I also don't like it because that's content. What I would rather do is in context, make it okay for people to feel stupid. And so is the same in management. Right? If you can help someone navigate their shame resilience, bring them to the verge of not knowing, help them get in touch with their cluelessness, and then help them make it okay, well, you've just delivered them to the first day of the rest of their life. Because now there's so many other things that will not be stopped by. Because you've supported them to look into the void, into the abyss of not knowing, and help them to avert the shame spiral and all of the self-worth catastrophe in that moment. Well, they will love you for that because that's where their potential lies. And that's a boss that they won't quit. So back to that phrase again, people quit their boss, not their job. Whatever dream you have, whatever work you have, whatever accomplishments you have in front of you, the question I invite you to consider is not so much what do you need to know to accomplish that, or what skills do you need to learn to be able to accomplish that, although those are good questions. But the most important question that has the greatest bearing on those dreams coming true is who do you need to be? Who do you need to be? And then resist or navigate the contraction that may come up of, But aren't I okay the way I am? Yeah, you are. You're great the way you are. And there's probably more greatness in you. Can you navigate that? Can you put an and there that life wants more from you at the level of being, and who you are right now is great? That's actually not that easy to do. Because normally we look in the future, we go, oh, well, to accomplish that, to have my own business, to lead this many people, I'll have to be this and that other thing. And I'm not that yet. And oh crap, that means I'm a bad person. No, it doesn't. It just means you're growing. Right? Can you imagine a sprouted avocado seed that's 5 inches tall that says, well, I know I'm destined to be an 80-foot tree and I'm just this puny little seedling now. How pathetic am I? I could just get blown away in the wind. I suck. I think I'll just end it all and fall over. Right? It's laughable, right? But that's what people do. That's what we do. That's what human beings do. So, okay, that's fine that you do that. Get curious about that. How do you do that? What's the recipe for that? And then create some other recipe. And there's thousands of different ways of going at that. Thanks for listening to Manage to Engage, the Clear and Open podcast. Join us next week when you'll be a little bit closer to who you're destined to be. Until then, know that Clear and Open is dedicated to the evolution of you, because businesses grow when people do. If you want to help the show grow, I'd appreciate you leaving a rating and review on iTunes. All you have to do is open the Apple Podcasts app, view the full description of the episode, and click the link to leave a rating and review. Or you can go to clearandopen.com/review and it will bring you to the right place. If you're looking for more support on your journey, head over to clearandopen.com for even more tools, articles, and free resources. Thanks so much for listening. Bye for now.